everyone, this is Shotzi78 for the Rough Cuts on Sunday. I hope you all had a great week. Today I'm going to be reviewing a movie that I just watched today. This was a suggestion by YouTube user BaubleRob. The movie is In the Loop from 2009, directed by Iannucci. And this movie, it's a really good political satire. I really enjoyed it. From my understanding, it's very much like Iannucci's series, The Thick of It, which I have not seen, but I'm definitely going to try to hunt it down to find it. What happens in this movie is you have a guy who is a minister of some political group in Britain. I don't think it's ever specified what he's the minister of, but he makes a comment during an interview about how war is unforeseeable. And this starts a whole crap storm in Britain as well as the US. This review is going to be a little bit different because I'm not really familiar with many of the actors apart from James Gandolfini as well as Anna Chlumsky. I can never say her name. But Peter Capaldi is one of the main characters in this, and he has quite a tongue in it. Also, Tom Hollander and Addison are in this, who are three British actors. I don't know what they've been in. I had never heard of them, truth be told, until I saw this movie, but they're great in it. How this movie is shot, very similar to The Office. Just that whole style, and everything's very quick. So the acting is really good, how everyone plays off of each other. It's really enjoyable. Also, my husband, Brian, loved this, and he is going to make some commentary himself. So I hope you all don't mind, but he seemed pretty gung-ho about this one.
This movie was awesome. It was basically the combination of The Office and West Wing combined. Like, they had a bunch of jokes, a bunch of running jokes about everything that can probably be taboo on a normal television show. And so one of the things that I actually enjoyed about this movie is just, like, they had a conversation about bestiality, which is not something you normally hear in a movie or anything, or even on television. And so it also was much like The Office, where you can actually identify who was the incompetent people in the position. Like, I forgot their names, but yeah, you can definitely tell, like, some of the people, they really shouldn't have been in the position that they were really in. And so because of that, that's what made it somewhat funny, because the people below them were a lot more competent. And also it was somewhat like Gran Torino in the sense that they had a lot of just jokes all the way through that was sort of taboo, as I said before. But yeah, it was one of those movies that I was definitely laughing all the way through, and and really couldn't stop smiling.
This movie is available on Netflix right now, not for instant watch, but you can add it to your queue to have them send it to you. And I highly recommend it, especially if you like dark comedies and political satire. This one is hilarious. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. You should definitely check it out. So, for me, and also Brian, we will see you, or rather, I will see you next week. He most likely will never make an appearance on here again because he hates being filmed. But for whatever reason, he wants to talk about this movie. So, I will see you all next week. Bye. Have a great week.